Hey people, Jay here. I am happy to present you with week 2 of SPL against Meru. And I don't want to make this too long because I am kind of busy, so I'm sorry if this goes up after week 2, after week 2 is already done. I'm sorry about that, but I'm kind of busy and I'm trying to keep up YouTube as I go along. So I'm sorry for that, but it doesn't really matter too much because right now I'm here. Now this week I'm gonna be using something I have been testing out a lot, which is Gligar Pass, and Gligar gets access to Sword Stance. It's actually quite a fast mon. It gets the same speed as like Modest Hydreigon or I think Timid Nidoking. It gets 295 speed, which is pretty okay, to be honest. It's 85 I think base speed. So my team revolves around Sword Stance passing to my Mega Sharpedo, getting up speed boosts while in normal form, and KOing some stuff in normal form to get up to like +2 and then sweep the team. Now looking at his team, I'm kind of worried about Suicune because I don't really have too much. I do have Tentacruel, with, which packs the haze, but apart from that I don't really have too much. Also Aerodactyl poses a huge threat depending on the set. He's running Sand in general, which I don't really fare well against at all. I really have troubles against this team. It is a balanced team, so I hope to set up with Gligar against something on his team. So yeah, as I said, I have to watch out for Crocoon. I assume if it is Crocoon, I shouldn't have too much troubles. If it's not, if it's like I don't know, Substitute, I'm in a worse position than I'm thinking. But if it is Crocoon, I have Haze and I can just Wish and back to Tentacruel, and I can basically outstall him, so it's not a big problem. Also, if he has Sleep, even if he goes for Rest, I can set up with my Gligar on it and pass to something like Jirachi, or as I said, to Sharpedo. So I should be good. Hippowdon is really hard for me to deal with because I don't really have too much I can take it on. As I said, my Tentacruel doesn't like taking Earthquakes. Gligar gets Whirlwinded out once it sets up a Sword Stance. I think he has Whirlwind. If he doesn't, then oh well. But whatever, so let's hop into this. Don't want to make this too long. I'm sorry if it's already been quite a while. So he's leading off the Powder, I'm leading off with Jirachi. I'm thinking he's not going to go for Earthquake turn 1 because that would be too obvious. So I'm just setting up my rocks. Now I'm going to go into my Gligar. He goes for Earthquake, plays it safe. I go for Earthquake myself. I just wanted to see what he wants to do as he has Toxic. I'm pretty sure he cannot touch me. I switched into Umbreon right here, but he actually predicts that. I was like, wait, what? I could have just stayed in there and gone for Sword Stance, but it was too early on in the game. To be honest, I should have just done it because Stealth Rocks are up, but I probably would have KO'd his entire team at +2. So that was kind of bad. He goes into Suicune and he goes for Substitute. Great, he goes for Substitute, guys. I have nothing for this Suicune. I really don't. I mean, E-Sub, come on. I shouldn't have too much troubles with that. Just because I can just Wish back up to Tentacruel. Go back and forth, and right now it's basically me trying to prevent Suicune from doing anything to my team, and it's not gonna work out. So first off, I'm gonna Rapid Spin because Tentacruel easy setup fodder for Substitute Suicune, right? So he doesn't predict me to have Haze. I'm gonna go for it now as he does go for Scald, probably because the chat was screaming that Tentacruel gets Haze, which probably made him nervous. So he goes for Scald again. Thankfully he doesn't get burns, and I'm just trying to stall this thing out. I have no idea how, so I'm gonna go to Umbreon hoping he will get the burn now. I'm actually counting Scalds down because that's what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to get a Scald burn. I'm trying that he goes for Scald as I switch into my Umbreon. He gets the burn and I can just wiggle him down, because if he has Substitute, Calm Mind, Scald, I doubt he has Rest. So I go for Wish again, and right here I make a huge misplay. I just stay in. I don't think about what I'm doing, and now I switch out and he goes for Scald. That was horrible. I don't know what I was doing, like at all. I should have just stayed in, Wished up again, and I switch out to Tentacruel. The thing now is that he just goes for Scald repeatedly, and yeah, the thing is I get wiggled down by burn. I'm down to 26%. This is my counter to Suicune. It's not really a counter, but I can't do anything. So that was a big misplay. I should not have done that. I would have been in a much better spot. I just stayed in with Umbreon and Wished again. So I tried to Wish now, and he has Roar. And at that point, I'm really screwed over because I can't do anything. Like, I have to go to Tentacruel, because otherwise he just sets up again. Now, what I'm trying to do right here is lure him into go for Scald, and potentially him burning my Umbreon, but it doesn't work out because, yeah, he just goes for Calm Mind. Essentially, I lose 2 Pokemon right here. And I lose my Tentacruel because, yeah, I can't switch right here. I have to Protect. I don't think he's gonna go for Roar just because in case I stay in and go for Protect and he roars me out to Tentacruel, that would be bad for him. So he goes for Scald, finally gets the burn, but it's way too late, and I've done way too many mispredictions or misplays around the Suicune, so there is no point in me trying to Protect stall. Actually there was, but I didn't feel like it, so I just brought in Tentacruel right now. I went for the Haze, which is all I can do at that point. He doesn't get the burn, but it doesn't matter. It would have killed me right there, but right now I'm trying to get rid of this Suicune, which is goddamn annoying. Even though it's burned, it's still behind a substitute, and he killed my Tentacruel. So once this thing gets to set up, I'm pretty much screwed. So I go into Jirachi, hoping I won't get burned from this Scald. I've been getting pretty lucky with Scald's burn lately, so he doesn't get it here, which is great. It's already been turn 30, and I'm down 4-6. It's not looking good, so I go for Iron Head. Right here is a crucial moment, because I need Toxic Spike and Stealth Rocks. I do have Fire Punch on this Jirachi. I didn't want to go for it right now, although I was clicking it first, and then I was like, wait, I can't. What if he spins? What if he does not predict my, what if he doesn't predict my Chandelure? What if he just goes for the spin? And, I didn't even know if Fire Punch would have been a 2KO. I think it would have, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. He goes for Spikes predicting my Chandelure. He doesn't have too many Chandelure switch-ins, so I'm just gonna go for Fire Blast. Suicune with the burn and Stealth Rock and Sand and Fire Blast damage. It's not gonna take 2 of them, so I don't think he's gonna be doing that. So I go for Fire Blast again. Aerodactyl obviously getting the special attack boost in the Sand. We'll take that without a problem. I'm gonna be bringing in my Jirachi right now, so I think he goes for Roost. Yeah, exactly. He Mega Evolves, goes for Roost. Now he has Fire Fang, which is weird in the first place, but I do live it. I take him down to 30%. Now, I wasn't gonna risk him I wasn't gonna risk me switching out into my Chandelure, which is why I should have done that, just because I was already down. I'm already down a lot, and I don't know how I can recover back. Obviously, my only win condition at that point is that I get off a Swords Dance with Gligar and somehow be able to pass it. And again, what I should have done, gone into Gligar, trying to set up a Swords Dance, then gone out, then Baton Passing, because I'm slower than Aerodactyl. I can just Protect with Sharpedo. This is exactly what I should have done. But no, dumbass me goes into Sharpedo. Again, I should take my, if this battle shows anything, if you get the opportunity to set up, if you get the chance to win, take it. Go for it. It doesn't even matter anymore, because right now he goes into Fortress. I bring in my Chandelure. I didn't want him to spin, as he goes for Gyro Ball, just right here again. The spin didn't really matter too much in the long run. All I needed it was for Florges, which if it was defensive, it would have lived my +2 waterfall from Sharpedo. But apart from that, Fortress cannot really touch my Sharpedo, because Gyro Ball, even though it is like at max damage for Fortress, I still resist it, and Mega Sharpedo gets a defense boost, so I'm not really worried about that. And right now he goes into Power On just to sack it, which was a good play, to be honest, because he didn't need it at all, and he gets up Sand for 8 turns. He brings in Suicune right here, and I was like, I have nothing to switch out anymore, so I have to stay in right here as he goes for Scald and takes me out. And yeah, again I have to go to Sharpedo because my Gligar isn't taking 2 hits from Suicune, so I have to play this kinda wellish, I guess, to be able to win this. So I go for Crunch as he stays in. It doesn't matter what I go for. And he brings in Fortress. Now, I try instead of... I still have a chance. Despite me being down that much, I still have a chance. If I get up a Sword Stance and get like a flinch on his Florges, I still have a chance. So he goes for Rapid Spin. Gets rid of my hazards, which is fine. It didn't even matter. I should have just... yeah. Whatever, so I go for Sword Stance, he brings in Stoutland, but he does have Ice Fang. At that point, I'm pretty much screwed. I don't have anything for this anymore, so my only hope would be my Sharpedo basically flinching down his entire team, which is impossible. And Yeah, if he didn't have Ice Fang, I would have Baton Pass right here, obviously, out into Sharpedo. And then I would have still had a good chance, actually, of winning this game. But what do you know, unfortunately, so I go for Protect right here. I tried to go for a double Protect, not that it really mattered. And at 39%, I'm not even sure if Bandit Ice Punch kills or not. But I actually get the double Protect, which is lucky enough. I do go for Waterfall because Crunch doesn't kill anyway. He goes for Ice Fang, he gets a critical hit. That actually mattered, but not really because I was down that much. And I ended up losing this game 3-0, so there you go. I lost in 50 turns. Yeah, this battle was kinda... I don't know, I was expecting me to win actually, looking at the team preview. But to be honest, Scald, Roar, Suicune, Calm Mind, and Substitute really fucked me up. I mean, I didn't really have much for it. I played horribly around it, I admit that. I know that I made mistakes this game. I didn't play well whatsoever. It was 2 AM, but I agreed to play him at that time, so I can't really use that as an excuse for playing badly or horribly. In that case, yeah, good game, Meru. I really enjoyed it. If anything, this battle goes to show you that you should take your opportunities if you get them. I mean, if you have the chance to take a game, even if it doesn't really work out the way you planned it, you should just go for it. If you're down, just play risky. I mean, what do you have to lose? If you're down already, if you're expecting to lose, just try to make plays. And I didn't really capitalize on that. I didn't play as good as I played in other battles. I think I could have won. I think I had a good shot of winning this game. But I think Meru played this game pretty well. Didn't let me do what I intended to do in the first place, and I didn't take my chances, so there you go. That's how you lose. But anyway, it still was a lot of fun. I think you can learn a lot from your mistakes and from your losses. So even though I lost and I was quite down because I lost, obviously, but I wasn't that down, but I still I would have liked winning. But it doesn't really matter, it's only week 2, and there's a lot of weeks that still haven't been played yet. The only thing that's kind of bugging me right now is that this after this week is over, that our team, I think, tied 6-6. So had I won this battle, which was definitely possible as I stated earlier, we would have taken the win. But I guess that's how it goes, and it's Pokemon after all, so it shouldn't be too competitive, I guess. Overall, I think this was a good battle. Yeah, good game, Meru. I can't really say anything else because I've said everything I wanted to. So, hope you guys enjoyed, even though I lost. And there you go. And yeah, I uploaded the loss. Hey, I'm just kidding. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye.